Hey guys, so with the major update, Old Gods New Blood, this video got really delayed since I wanted time to adapt to the new patch and characters. During this time, there was a lot of rank changes, which essentially boosted all of people's ranks to higher than what they were. Hyden's goal was to hit Oracle by the end of the series, and he was making steady progress moving from Ritualist to Emissary 5 before all the changes. He is currently sitting at Oracle 5, and his new goal is to now hit Phantom. With this, welcome to the Lab Rats. Nice, good poke. Just be careful with that though, because they instantly cleared the wave. So they literally just instantly cleared it, and you still have the minions up. So if you remember what we spoke about last time, uh, you want to make sure you're getting that wave prio if you're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
want to
yeah,
be
I got
winning
it,
lane.
got it.
Good bridge control, but you're forced off immediately because you're both up there. Josh can't really help you. You should stay on it. Stay on the bridge.
Mm.
You want to be forcing
Why
them off.
why should I stay on the bridge?
You want to be
Oh,
forcing them off, so it forces them underneath. And then what this does is, in this case, right? If your Lash is like higher up on the high ground, he has a better slam. And then two,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh, it's easier once you have your wave pushed. So like, let's say your Lash is shooting the wave, so he's killing the minions. So he's in charge of minion poke or minion damage, pretty much in this lane, and then you're in charge of poking them down. So your priority should be looking at them in this case,
Okay.
because your Lash and mid
Is
is
that
awful. Yeah,
in that case, with because I have, for one, I was thinking like I need to clear my fixation stacks because I was at 30. But for another, I was worried about. I didn't know that like I was supposed to poke in this sort of like wave because
yeah.
now I learned like wave is super important to push against haze specifically. So I like nowadays I push wave constantly rather than poking
Yeah.
them when I'm playing against haze.
Yeah.
Is that not what I should do?
Yeah, kind of. Because like poking the like pretty much what when if you're able to clear the wave quickly and then poke the haze doesn't really have the chance to shoot back at you because she'll be
Mm,
looking at the wave.
yeah.
So like what you could do is you can actually like take an aggressive position. Uh, if you like the veil over there, right? So you can take an aggressive position under the veil if you want to, and then you can melee the minions that are on this side to like clear it quickly. I mean, you haven't
Uh
bought yet, so people
okay.
tend to go like melee or like life strike or melee lifesteal in this case. Lifesteal,
Mhm.
and this will help you like keep your sustain up, and then you're pretty much constantly meleeing the wave, and that's gonna keep proccing the melee lifesteal for your sustain. And this with this, you can kind of take that aggressive angle because one, if they're forced onto you, your lash can take a good slam or like a slam or
Yeah, yeah,
flog.
yeah.
And two, you're also playing in close quarters, which is good. You're a shotgun character, and you're also having your what's called your two and your other stuff, your abilities.
Yeah, I
Whereas,
start to.
yeah, so I think most people start one though. I think on silver, I could
Yeah,
be wrong.
it's just a lot of damage, but I value the mobility and like
Yeah,
and
so
allowing myself to play aggressive so I can like test what the opponents can let me get away with while having a free out.
yeah, that's fair. But having the damage early is like way more important than having that
Mhm.
mobility.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys get way pro, which is good. I'm playing with a deny, nice. And you're just poking them up. Uh, one thing you should be getting into the habit of doing. This is like really small. When you're shooting on this, just slide. Just like slide down. So you would slide close so you can peek over and you keep ammo so you don't have to reload.
That's the thing that like Zergy does.
Yeah. It's like a lot of
Yeah.
M1 players will do it, but it's like a really good way of conserving ammo. Because the more you have to reload, the less or the more downtime you have on shooting.
Yeah, yeah. You're right.
Similar thing there is like you can aggress like sorry. you can aggress like because you jump down, right? Like for
Mhm.
a closer angle. You can aggress on
Yeah.
like these staircases, and you can do the same thing, and you can just shoot at them like on the staircases
Yeah.
because you have the minion wave,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
if you're at that range, like the guardian's not gonna shoot you.
I see. I've sort of done that before, but I didn't know how to like apply it. I never made it
Yeah,
habitual.
getting into the habit of doing that, like on any like kind of like sort of like shotgun frontline characters, you'll want to be taking those positions a lot more, just because it's like allows you to have a bit of cover while being able to continuously shoot at them without worrying about ammo.
Mm.
Plus it's like a good like little alley because you want to be forcing them into closer quarters.
Yeah.
Not that it matters there, but you do know about the silver tech where you can like flip them around or no?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do.
okay. Okay.
I wanted to get a clear shot first.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I know. It's not useful there, but I'm just asking
Yeah.
in case
Yeah.
because not many people actually know about it.
Mhm. I actually figured out something. If you like look backwards and straight up, you line it up for a heavy melee
Uh,
with no melee charge. It's pretty funny.
nice. Good little like they should have been ready on you, but this is good. I like this. Because you got the haze low. You don't necessarily need to look for the dive quite yet. You
So
guys.
so like I do that because I got the haze low because I got like
Yeah,
pressure,
yeah,
right?
that's really good. Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Yes, I'm seeing your. Yeah, you're not even get the life strike. Your life strike will also proc off your two because it's melee damage, I believe.
Yeah, I know that. I just
But yeah, that's fine. You're farming. Yeah, you have to go back for the wave. You don't want to miss it. Yeah, I think you're out of range here. Actually, no, you're not. So it's not actually that bad. But good job. That's good pressure. Nice. This is really good. Uh, yeah, you calmed it. You're dead. You got the good kill. Like the last gets the kill on on the holiday. The only thing I would have said is you maybe should have waited like half a second longer for your one to come back up, and you can probably get the full combo off to really get that kill going faster. But that was still really good, regardless. What was your intention here?
life strike and a lot of
You are, am I lagging or are you lagging?
huh? What?
Someone's lagging because like you keep cutting out.
I might be. I don't know.
Oh, wait? You DM me saying you there? Oh wait, what? You might be lagging
Yeah,
out.
I
Oh wait, I'm lagging out. Okay, wait.
yeah.
Uh, isn't there? Okay, maybe that'll help. Do
You
that.
good?
Are we good? I hope this helps a little bit.
I uh
Seems a little bit better. Okay.
okay. I miss it was I you cut out around the life strike, the melee life steal uh
Uh,
conversation.
you're talking about.
Yeah, when I went to go buy it. Um
Oh, this one. Okay.
so
Yeah. What was your intention here? Because I mean, I wasn't talking about so much about
well
the.
no, like when I bought extra regen, sorry. You cut
Oh,
around
okay. Yeah. No,
yeah.
I was just saying like it was good, but like the life strike or the melee lifesteal is just better because it procs off your 2. That's all I was saying.
Okay, so it's just better. It's just better in general because
Wait,
I
did
don't
it?
usually.
Oh, okay. Wait, I cut up.
I,
Oh, okay, I cut up after. So I didn't. I was talking about the holiday kill. That's probably what you're talking about, right? Yeah. So this is good. And I was saying like maybe wait half a second for the 1 cooldown, and that way you
mm,
could actually properly combo and burst her down. But I
mm,
mean,
yeah.
regardless, like I think this was more of like a movement thing where you screwed up a little bit of your movement. Um,
Yeah. Because I just
but
wanted to, I she was low. I just wanted to make sure she didn't get
yeah,
away.
yeah,
But
and you guys got the kill, so that's good.
yeah.
I mean, make sure to confirm those souls as always.
Mhm.
And then this is kind of like why are you leaving here? Like, what was your intention here?
I wanted to steal boxes.
Okay. As much as I like the thought of it, I don't think it's that great. Just because what happened is you guys had the wave pushed in,
Mm,
and the haze was still relatively low. I wouldn't say look for a dive, but you can definitely look to poke the haze out. And then once your wave dies, you can kind of leave. Or once you see the holiday come, you leave. Because that
so
way
just
you're like
try
more
and get as
poke
much
off.
poke damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as much as I like this is fine, like collecting the boxes and stealing them. But there it's just like in terms of priority, I think you need to be focusing on like killing or like whatever. Like killing and
Yeah.
pushing. Like if you play it right, you might be able to get a kill.
Yeah. I don't know
Otherwise,
what
this is a
this haze
decent
was
idea.
doing.
Yeah, because look, you're also like right now. This is kind of why you're also like poor. You did this entire like you whoops. You did that entire path, and then you came back, and you didn't even stop by your wave. So now your Lash is forced to take this entire wave to himself. Even though you're up, what's gonna happen is after this wave disappears, they're gonna be equal with you
Mm,
because you just
okay.
missed out on this entire wave. Like yes, you put the pressure on, but you just missed out on so much money here. And that early
Uh,
game money would have helped you get to your ult spike a little bit faster. So this actually probably doesn't get you your ult. It might actually, but very close. So the next wave that comes in, you have your ult, and then you can look for a dive with your Lash.
yeah. It's fucking beef there.
Yeah, and you're kind of doing a whole lot of nothing here.
Yeah.
Because like you're playing silver, you want the money early. Like you really want it early. That's like where she's strongest.
Mhm.
Yeah, you even missed the next wave too. You took so long to do whatever, you missed this next wave. I'm pretty sure.
Mm. So I just missed 2 waves.
Yeah, you missed 3 waves, I think. No, it was 2. It was 2. So you actually have ulti now, so you guys can actually look for something here. Like you want to
Yeah,
be the
you can.
one. You want to be the one initiating that one because if the haze uses sleep dagger on you, the last gets a free ult, and then you can actually get both
Mm.
kills.
My thought was just like if he does it now, he could probably get a quick ult before they can realize that he has it. But
Yeah, but no, if they're even like have a semblance, like you want to like as much as like you might think that these people are stupid, you still want to respect what they're capable of because it's not super difficult to sleep a Lash ult. He's going to be standing still. Like he's going to be still in the air, and unless he's like sliding off the zip or whatever, it's going to be pretty hard to hit him. Or pretty easy
okay.
to hit him, sorry. So just hitting the sleep dagger is like will completely annihilate all your pressure. The other thing is, you would have also had ulti. So had you used your full combo, even maybe weaved in a light melee or whatever, you would be able to transform, and now she has to make a choice on whether to sleep dagger you or the Lash. And she's dead.
Because one thing I notice is that everyone tries to fucking CC Silver.
Yes.
like especially at this rank. So I didn't think to like use it to like bait out something for an even bigger ult.
Yeah. Because your like once you have transformation, you're like very tanky. I think it's like 100, you get 100 HP plus you heal 30% missing health. Like
Yeah.
no one's gonna have that type of anti-heal early to really do anything against you. And this is kind of what I mean, like this is where you missed your opportunity, right? So you would have your ults first,
Hmm.
because they have technically two ways to cancel. Once they have ults, they have two ways to cancel lash ult. So lash ult is even more useless. So now this is forced between a choice of the lash maybe going to another lane, so like maybe to the Abrams lane where they can't really do anything against the ult, and then you're forced to kind of stay in this lane. Or what you would do is you would look for a roam as well, and you guys just
Okay.
don't bother interacting with this lane at all.
Okay, so because we hold on, pause. Because we didn't get value off the ult now, and because I didn't, you know, bait out Sleep Dagger.
Yeah.
Basically, the conundrum is we can't do anything with ult here. We should look for an ult somewhere else in order to get value.
Yes, because you want to be almost using your ultimates, especially in the early game, on cooldown, because they are
Okay.
a very large power spike. So let's say this Lash holds onto his ultimate for, I don't know, who knows, like 5 minutes, right?
Hmm.
Like during this time, he maybe could have had three ultimates. Like it's not
Mm.
quite that long. I think it's actually I don't remember what the cooldown is. I think it's 180,
It's
no,
165, I think.
165. So that's 2.5 minutes. So he would have actually had two ultimates. So you actually could have weaved one in by the time the next turn comes up.
Mm.
So if you use this one now, if you use this one like now, and at 7:30 he has another one, and then at 10 minutes he has another one in time for earn.
Yeah, and then yeah, you're gonna see a tragedy here.
So he just whiffs.
Yeah, he completely whiffs.
And because of that, he was taking that entire time he was kind of taking, I believe, yeah, he was low. So he's in this entire time he's just getting shot by the haze probably. Yep. And
Yeah.
then he just gets barreled and he's dead.
Mhm. Yeah.
So it's like you guys missed that opportunity that you had earlier, where they were both
It
low,
gets
and yeah, and you probably die because you didn't you weren't spamming your four fast enough, I guess. But
uh
yeah,
I I I need a parry tower because otherwise I'll just cook
yeah,
there, I
you would
think.
have to like parry tower and four at like the same time. It's
Yeah.
like sucks. You had a brief, like very brief period. Yeah, nice, good kill. This is like okay. This is what you guys did really well, right? Even after that interact, actually, it wasn't even that bad. Um, but yeah, you can see Silver's damage just by this. Like that's crazy. That was just two abilities, and you haven't even
Hmm.
transformed yet. So you
Yeah.
use her two and you flip her and she's just dead.
Hmm.
But this is like the one of the best things you can do because normally I'm gonna say this because like normally after an interaction, right? You guys would normally have get them like relatively low and they continue pushing and you guys get back. So what would happen is because they're low, you guys have HP advantage, right? So now you want to use your HP as a resource instead of money. So your HP as a resource, because you're higher, you should be able to want to take the trade, and it would be good no matter what. So even if you guys both end up as half HP, you guys both get your kills back,
Hmm.
which is huge. Even though they were full
Yeah, we
HP, she overstayed, and you guys just were both able to focus her, and she dies instantly, and you still make it
all
back in
right.
time for the wave. So this is like really well
So
done.
that's how you sort of like come back
Yeah,
after like a really bad interaction. You trade
yeah,
life for econ.
yeah. You trade life for, yeah, you trade your HP for econ, and then with that you would have to reset probably afterwards. So you buy like a heal right or something. And that way you're kind
Mhm.
of just back in the game that way. So this is a good trade. Because like even though you guys killed them, even though you guys died first, The game's completely even again.
Mhm.
So that's huge.
Yeah. That's good.
I won't get too much into like rotation timers as much with this, but
Mhm.
if you're, let's say if the lane is like a lot worse, right? So you have no way of winning the lane. So let's say you're like, I mean, because you guys both love roaming, like you love it. You want to be ganking like as much as you can. So maybe I will cover it, but you guys love roaming, but right now we'll focus mainly on the lane on how to win it in general. Uh, but because you guys love doing it, you guys would want to do it. However, you guys also have good potential to just win out the lane. Hayes is a terrible laner for the most part, so she's one of those characters that don't like interacting with lanes. She wants to interact with other lanes. So you guys are also the
Okay.
same type of thing.
Okay.
Same with
Yeah.
Holiday. So that, like this mid lane, like they have the option. So what would happen, right? Is if you both stay, both of them are kind of forced to stay. Otherwise, they lose their guardian. If one rotates, so like let's say the Lash rotates over to the left lane, in this
Then
case,
Hayes rotates.
then
Or
they can choose to stay and push your lane, and you pretty much lose your guardian. Or what would happen is they match, and if they match, it's a 1v1, and you guys just kind of chill out. Like the mid lane just kind of chills out. Or what would happen is like one lane, like you hard push your lane, and then you guys both look to roam to either side, and you guys try to win on either side. But at the same time, you guys would probably lose your guardian if you did that.
okay.
So it's kind of like a rock paper scissors situation. So it's like whoever kind of moves first, the next person is like kind of forced to make a decision.
Yeah.
Uh, she might look for a gank. This is okay. The issue with it is though, you're missing out on the wave. You're too far from the wave in that spot. So if he clears the wave, you miss it. You kind of want to be in range of it and then come grab this. But yeah. Yeah,
Ah.
see? Like that's exactly what happened, right? So this is because situation, like the last god ulti, he goes in first, right?
Mhm.
Because they still had sleep dagger, he just gets swept out of the air and like whoops, well, bye bye lash ult.
Mm. Yeah.
So that's why it's like you want to be the one to initiate these fights if you're gonna be taking them.
Okay.
Because Lash is better for counter engage when no one's really looking at him. Because if other people are focused on, let's say their entire team's focused on you, that's when the Lash can come in, and because they're all focused on you, they're not looking at the Lash, and the Lash can get the good ult. This is what we would call kind of an AFK lane. And because of that, I will actually talk about roaming. So this is what we would
Mhm.
call an AFK lane. And because it's an AFK lane, what you would look at, AFK lanes don't really farm that quickly unless you're farming jungle. Nothing's really being like happening. So what you would do instead is like in between waves, you would look to farm your own jungle, or you would look to just gank.
Okay.
So
And how would I like be able to it's just like when everything sucks and it's pain because no one is doing anything and
yeah,
they're all just like sitting far behind to their walker.
yeah. So like in this case, right, you're right lane one already,
Mhm.
but your left lane has lost, and you don't really want to like if you look at the lane difference, right? This is really bad.
Oh my god.
If you
Yeah.
help them or if you try to help them, like we can go back, we can go way further back if you want. So like if I go like back over here, right? At this point, the game's still even. If let's say we'll go back to after this kill, so you get this.
Yeah, it's even like up now.
Like you guys, they're even. This is what when you would call like a gank timer, right? So what you could do is you could run the boxes, which is what you did, and then you would go buy. You would buy like a healing right, and then you would look to gank this lane. Yes, the Lash would be alone, but at 3 minutes in, the minions and people aren't going to do enough damage to the Guardian yet.
So exactly is it? What do you mean a gank timer? What does that mean?
So what you guys did is you shoved in the wave, right? So now you have roughly 30 seconds to find something else on the map. However, this can be extended depending on who's laning and what you plan to do. So if this Lash decides, okay, it's fine if I solo lane for a bit because I want my ulti. It's fine if I solo lane a bit. You can take an extended box route. And what this would do is like you would spend a little bit longer doing boxes to keep up in farm with your lane partner. And then with that box route or before the box route, you would look to gank. So it's like this is like this would be a gank and this can be like interchangeable. The reason why might want to gank first before doing the box route is these are unsecured souls. So you would be
Yeah.
giving
So
them
you
a
don't.
bag if you die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
So
after showing wave, then
and in this case, right? It's a rem lane. If I was in game, I would spectate the rem to see if he had tag along. If he had tag along, this is very turnable. Because you would look to gank. Even actually no, you could probably even do it with just melee lifesteal. Because your melee lifesteal will give you the 100 HP, puts you up to there. Yeah, you're probably good. You probably don't even need to buy heal rate. Melee lifesteal is just perfectly fine enough.
yeah.
So you get melee lifesteal and you just use your you would initiate with your bola, and then you would go in with your 2, then you just pop them with your 1, and you're pretty much good to go. As long as these 2 people focus the same person that you're doing it on, they should die.
All right.
That's kind of
So
why
that
I
was just
asked what your intention was here. If you said you were looking for a roam, that's this is like really good because you would take that box route. You maybe even take these ones over here.
okay. Because I was thinking like I was watching a lot of like I was watching a lot of like an analysis of Ido's gameplay, and one thing that I noticed is that he box routes fucking constantly in
Yes,
between waves.
between
And
whenever you were if you're not doing anything, let's say you're just walking around, you need to be boxing, you're boxing or taking farm, jungle.
yeah,
I should write that.
yeah.
So
Which
you're
like I implemented that and I got like a lot more souls. And I felt a
yes,
lot more like I felt a lot more ahead, but at the
you
same
need to be doing
time,
this in between waves.
yeah.
And if you're not doing pretty much if you're not doing this, you're doing this plus a gank or something.
Okay.
Because a lot of money that you will get will come from kills plus boxes, and then it's gonna be waves, and then sinners for you. And the
Okay.
reasoning for this is simply because Silver's jungling isn't that great.
Okay. That explains a ton. Cause I that was one thing that I do a lot like mid game is I'm not farming, I'm looking for kills. I'm looking for because like that's how I get money as
Yeah,
silver.
this is
But
where a large portion of your money comes in.
yeah. But a lot of the time in so I need so it's not that I don't need to do that. I need to do that even earlier. Like I
Yes.
should be looking for ganks in literally like any opportunity I get even during lane. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's not just out of lane where you start roaming. It's very much a roam meta right now. And if you're able to roam and get a kill, that's beautiful. But the issue is you're laning with a Lash, so Lash doesn't really like playing alone too much. But he can do it. If he plays it fine, he's up on money, he should be fine. This is a decent
Yeah.
timing too. Like this would be a good opportunity to find a gank.
Yeah, especially after damage after a kill.
Yeah. I mean, in this case, you'd probably focus the Abrams because he's lower.
I usually focus the Abrams anyway because I have a percent damage, which
Yeah.
I think just works versus him.
I mean, it works on both of them because they're both pretty high HP pools. I think Venator's base is 750, and then Abrams is also is 850, I think. And I think it goes up with his 3, but I could be wrong. But yeah, as long as you target one of them, and these two people target the same person, so you might like you're using. I see you're calming. I know this is a Lash, but I saw you calming before.
Mhm.
If you say, hey, like we'll jump on the Abrams, like the Rem can throw a pillow or something, and plus your full combo, like that person should die.
Okay. Okay.
Like you even saw how
All
much
right.
damage you did earlier, right? Like or a little bit later, because you die and then you come back.
Yeah, I like I take a little off
Yeah,
the top from Hayes, and then she fucking explodes to Lash.
yeah. So you hit your bola and you hit your shred. Boom, that was 359 damage with 3 shots. And then 490, 419, and the guy's just dead. Like the only difference in items is you had melee life strike or melee life, which is what you were gonna buy, and then you had rusted barrel.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So it's like that would be a good opportunity. And this is also another opportunity to do it too. So like what you would do is you would shove out this wave, and then what you could do is you could literally look to roam and gank this lane. Because this lane's winning harder. Like you can see now at this point, your left lane is falling behind. You don't really want to interact with the losing lane as much because the harder the lane loses, it's kind of bad for you because if you gank them and then you die, you're also behind now. But if you help out the winning lane, what's
I
gonna
could get
happen
ahead.
is you can get ahead and you're gonna get even more ahead. So it's like, for example, you help out this lane, you die, oh, now that's 3 people behind, and you're only 2 ahead. So it's 2 ahead. Now instead, if you gank their lane, you're uh 2 behind and you're 3 ahead. Like that's a pretty big difference. And then your Lash is also Giga Rich because he's solo laning. Like, see, this is what's happening with the Graves, right? So the Graves, right? She won lane, but because your lane's neutral, she's gonna prioritize to help out your lane.
Mm-hmm.
So now she's just gonna hard push this with her ult, and then she's gonna win this lane and this will free you up. Like more so than you already are. So you get this Guardian, and you guys should just like clear this wave and look at their jungle. You want to just steal it. Yeah. So this is like during this is like a good habit to get into. Whenever you're farming jungle, you don't need to be looking at the camp. So you want to be looking at your map.
Mm-hmm.
And because you are probably focused on the camp and looking at it, you miss this.
Yeah.
You missed this clue.
Yeah, I missed the blink of like
So
the Hayes and Abrams appearing on the map,
you
right?
missed this one, and then you
Mm-hmm.
missed the blink of the Hayes and Abrams showing up right there. And because of that, you miss it, and you also used your ability on the camp. You moved your
Yeah.
escape tool to get to the camp maybe like 0.2 seconds quicker than you needed to. And now you're just dead. And there you go. There's minus 400, 500, roughly.
Yeah. Drop big bag droppers. Call me Metro. Sorry. What are like the fight indicators?
Okay, this is one right here. So no one's really showing on the map. So you see, and you just saw a blink of 2. You saw the Haze and Holiday. The moment you see you see 2 others, the Dynamo and the it's called Abrams also flicker. You're like, oh, they're chasing. So one, a fight is gonna break out. Like there's probably gonna be a fight breaking out here,
Okay.
or they're just running. So at this point, they're being like they should be saying, oh, we're just leaving.
Yeah, so I should like call him like fight or flee, fight or flee.
Yeah, like it's like, are you guys fighting this? Like, do you want to fight it? And if they say
Okay.
no, we're just leaving. You don't go there. You do whatever you do, and you just go farm jungle. Like you grab, like you said, you like I saw you grab your bag. You just go back, buy, and then farm your sinners and chill.
Okay.
Like if you don't know, feel free to ask. Like people usually respond like to fight comms.
Yeah. So I should just be like looking at my map like
When you're
all
not
the
doing
time.
anything,
Oh,
like you want to be looking at it roughly like every 5 seconds, like minimum. So it's like
okay.
you're in lane, you shoot like a few shots, and you look at your map for like half a second. Like if you're
Okay.
just rotating around the map, like you don't really need to pay attention to where you're going. Like you know where you're going.
Mhm.
You want to be looking at your map. If you're shooting a minion or whatever, they're not going to be moving. Look at your map.
Okay.
Like you don't have to stare at it for like the whole time. You just need to like take a glance. Like,
Okay.
oh,
Okay.
yeah. So like at this point, it seems like you just pay attention to their HP, right? So there's only two people. There's Apollo and Lash. Lash doesn't have
But
ulti. Apollo doesn't have ulti. This isn't a good fight. They still have all their. They still have Hazel. They still have Dynamo ulti. Abrams ult is about to come up. You're down in numbers because the holiday's also there. Like this is not going to be a good fight. If they go back in, that's on them. If they die, chill out. You coming in will not solve this.
okay. Alrighty.
Yeah. Because like right now, like you're not farming anything. You're just kind of poking them,
Mhm.
and you can't really chase them either because your Apollo's low. Your Lash just died. Like it's kind of a rough situation to be in. So now you're just now you started chilling. So it's been like 30 seconds later, and you're only now chilling. Now your next thought is you saw the Abrams pick up Earn. So you see him pick up the Earn here.
Mhm.
Your next thought or your next question to your team should be, are we contesting this or not? It's going to be a little difficult because no one on your team besides you has ult. And they still have Venator ult, Hazel, Abrams ult, Celeste ult. Like, it will be a little bit hard. So then so if you're not contesting, then what? Are we looking to take maybe the Walker? Are we just going to try and take jungle? Are we going to look for a fight for somewhere else? Look for a pick? Maybe get something else that way?
Okay.
Because now you know the Abrams is gone, right? So with the Abrams leaving, you know this is now at least 3 people here. Like potentially 3 people here. So I'll put that in asterisks. So it's like, oh, there's still 2. You know that.
And I see 3 here, so I should honestly I should come for them to fight it.
Like
There's
the
3
urn? Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's
No, it's not
3.
necessarily. Not necessarily. It's a 3 asterisks. There's at least 2. You know there's
No,
at
I
least
see
2
the
here.
dynamo. I see the dynamo.
Where?
The dynamo pulls up in the corner, right after, like half a second after. Or no, it's like he peeks the corner.
Oh, yeah. So you know there's 3 here. Yeah, you would be like, hey, like, you guys should fight this urn. This is good. Like you have the wave, they have the blue wave pushed up. This is that was a great point. I didn't even notice the dynamo turn the corner.
Okay.
But this is a great fight for you guys now. It's a 4-on-3. That is a great fight.
I just I'm gonna be honest, in both rewatching it and during the game, I didn't realize was picked up.
Yeah.
If I was, I would have been fucking screaming.
Yeah, so this is like this is why you need to look at your map like as often as possible. Because like if you're not paying attention, you don't realize that the earn's picked up, like, oh, it's just gonna be a free earn. And like you had the advantage here. Like
Yeah.
your wave is pushed at their walker, the Venator is kind of trolling. Like if this Rem just or if this Lash just says fuck the Rem or joining this fight, like it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Someone has to go back to this wave to get it. Oh, it's even better now. The Celeste and Vendor showed up. Yeah, the Rem just died, but if the Lash goes over, it's like
Yeah, it's an easy fight.
it's an easy
Is it
fight.
worth is it worth to like let them fuck around with the walker while we fight Earn?
You mean this one, right?
No, oh right, we had wave pushed.
Yeah, you guys had wave pushed. So
Yeah.
they actually don't have
Just
the
like
wave here at all.
yeah, they're just being stupid. It's like just more general question for when if our wave is pushing is like crashing into
Like
walker.
it's like you're saying if this was reversed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would it be worth to fight Earned here?
No, you probably have to give because you want to push out your walker.
Okay.
Like what you would do is you would push out this. You have these people just give up the space on the left side, and they would come over, and you would just hard push this walker. Like you have one or two people push out this walker, and you'd send people for that walker. Wait, you'd call her.
Oh, I did.
Yeah. So say to stop her or something. I don't know what you said, but you said something about her.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're rotating over. This is good. Your Infernus is kind of trolling by being up there a little bit. But I mean, if he gets the walker, it's really good. Like that's just getting the walker for free. That's really good. Yeah, you kill the vendor here, right?
Yep.
You get bailed out that he doesn't have a parry button.
Kind of do, yeah.
Yep. Transform. Nice. Nice parry. Nice. This is really well played. And this is like a fantastic play from you guys, by the way. The only thing I would have said is if someone picked up the urn on the way, this game would be over for you guys. You guys would win this so hard.
So
Because you
this was just like a game-winning fight.
this was actually a game-winning fight.
Okay.
Because if someone picks up this urn and you guys delivered it, you guys would be 10k up pretty much at this point in the game. And you're
10k
about to
early.
you're 10k early with one extra flex slot, and it's about to be two if they don't react to this. Like it's a
Spoiler
very
alert.
good position. Huh? They win?
Spoiler alert, they don't react to that. We take that walker.
Oh,
I'm very sure.
there you go. That's even like that is literally like 15k difference right there. This is like a huge game-winning fight. I think part of the issue you're having though is you're looking for a lot of fights alone. Like you just went into their jungle alone and then you're forced to run away immediately. And then you just straight up just get hate crimed and die.
Yeah.
And you guys get the yellow walker for it. Yeah, and like you're just broke because you're kind of just looking to fight constantly without like taking anything in between this game so
Okay.
far.
Right. I'm just because I was thinking like I'm supposed to be looking for fights like a ton because I'm silver,
Yeah.
but
You need to be
like
looking at them for at the right time.
yeah, okay. And the right time is never alone. Never
Yeah,
alone.
pretty much never alone. Because like if you go back to where you died, right? Like all the way back here. Look where you are compared to the rest of your team.
I'm past the line. I'm deep in their jungle. I'm on a side with only Infernus, and Infernus is like a lone wolf basically.
Yeah. And then like if you're looking at the map here, you realize there's at least two here. Yeah, you comment. And then you see Abrams, and you're like, oh fuck, I'm dead. And then the Abrams sees you, and you're just forced to get out, and you die. So you don't want to be doing those types of things alone.
There's just too much risk.
Yeah. Just farming. Yeah, like see, like this is like one of those situations, right? You want to be fighting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not with the bulk of your team, so you're not even
Mm-hmm.
able to fight.
I think at this point, I feel like I just sort of like resigned myself to like, okay, I'm so low on money right now. I'm like 3K behind literally all of my teammates. I can't be fighting at all.
Yeah, that's not entirely true. Sometimes you just need to be a body for your team. So like you'll die for your team. And there's also like other things you can do, right? So if you wanted, what you could do is you could buy more tank items because you bought Hunter's Aura, and that's more of a damage item, kind of. It's like a util damage item kind of situation. Like what you could have done is because they kind of rely on their abilities a lot, you could buy something like Silence Wave, which this will help you actually get your Lycan Curse faster as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's
And
also
it's
you could get like Spirit Res. You could get Return Fire.
I
Like
don't like return fire. I really don't.
this
I
also
feel
helps
like
with transformation.
yeah, I feel like I press it at like the exact moment every time where no one shoots me. Or I just like or I like I'm holding it for the right moment and then I take 8 billion damage as I'm holding it.
Mm.
I
Because
don't
it
I don't
doesn't give you resistances. It just does damage
yeah,
back to them.
yeah.
So like what you would do is like let's say you're about to jump in like in this situation specifically, right? You're about to be jumping at them. And they're gonna be turning on you. If you pop return fire, they're gonna be doing a decent amount of damage to themselves. But I mean, there's also we'll go back a bit.
Mm.
So there's also this situation, like this situation too, right? So if you're here and you pop it here, there's this situation where they're all kind of looking at you. You'll be doing damage back to them as well.
Yeah. I realized like way too late in this fight. I should not I the last person I should be fighting is the Dynamo.
Yeah. And yeah, you're already at 8 deaths this fight. Oh, nice parry, which isn't too great. It's like on these brawler type of characters, you want to be running at them, but you want to be doing it at the right time in which like are they looking at someone else? Are you able to turn the fight? Are you like do you have numbers advantage? Like you got to start trying to think of it like a bit like a pick character, a bit. So
When
you
I'm
want to be the
behind
no, like
or when I'm
in general.
okay.
Because like when you're like now you're kind of in a bit of a predicament because you can't really get too much farm. So you're forced on like sinners and waves now. And you're not really able to catch any waves because the Graves will be taking a lot of them. Same with the Infernus. So this is why you wanted kind of to get more of that farm in the mid lane earlier. The other thing you can do is always get boxes, which are almost always good. Like even right there, like you could have taken the half second to go grab those 2 boxes. Instead, you
Mhm.
just rush this straight to this camp, and then if you like get the camp and then die, get the camp and die, you're just giving them money. And again, this may look like a somewhat of a bad situation. It's kind of not. Like you have money on like decent carries, and theirs is all on like their holiday.
Mhm.
Like their holiday is the one that's giga rich. Like, I mean, their vendor is also like pretty strong, but that's kind of it.
Mm.
So you want to be paying attention to who has the money as well. And you just walk into the trap. And he gets dynamolted. Oh, I mean,
Yeah, I'm like, that's cool. I can't participate right now.
if you got Lycan form, you would be able to. You
Yeah,
just kind
I'm
of
thinking about that now. Yeah.
you didn't really do much afterwards. Like, I mean, you get out, which is good. But like here, you definitely could have popped your one, started shooting the dynamo, and you probably could have gotten your Lycan form. But this is okay as well. You guys should be calling to go mid probably though. You guys won the fight. No dynamo ulti. They don't really have anything to contest other than Venator too.
Oh.
Like it's not a bad mid call. Instead, you guys are deciding to fight under their walker. And then you even came back into the fight low, like, and then you're
I'm
immediately
like,
forced out again. You just walked back in. You healed like 200 HP passively, and then you immediately lose it to a cannonball.
what fucking the fucking like?
the
Oh, the
the Walker
walker.
cannon, yeah, the Walker cannon
Oh
thing,
my god.
and then you're immediately forced away. But yeah, now you guys are over chasing, and you guys just die. I mean, more people. Oh, okay, more people didn't die. Nice. So what you wanted to do in this case is you actually want to be picking up blue. You want to be rotating there. You'd be like, "Hey, Rem, can I get the blue wave or whatever?" Or like calling, "Hey, I got blue." Like you heal off the wave. Like you're not gonna die. You shouldn't be worried about a pick too much. Nice, good burst. Good punch out. Good riposte. Yikes. Again, you're chasing the wrong person. You did it again. You looked at the dynamo. He doesn't have ulti. He's not really the biggest threat here. If he had ulti, like yeah, it's understandable. But he doesn't. And if he did have ulti, he'd be more willing to stay as well. So if you look at the haze instead, you probably have a better chance.
I'm just like, I don't want someone to get away, and then
Yeah. Some calls that there's neighbors behind too. Like, and you immediately go farm. You didn't look at your map here. I know that for sure.
no, I'm just sitting here like, oh, it's okay, they'll clean it up. And then I saw the Abrams was still alive. I'm like, oh shit, never
Yeah,
mind. I
yeah.
guess that's
And
me.
now he's away.
Yeah.
He probably still dies. Go mid, boss. And you die. You get caught out. Yeah. Again, look at this.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Like you, like you want to be playing with your team at all times. You want to stick with
Mhm.
the bulk of the team. You want at least 2 to 3 people around you almost all the time. Like even if it's one other person, it's still better. You had 0 people next to you for a lot of these plays.
Yeah. Okay.
And then because of that, they're able to go mid, get it, and you probably just lose the game here, right? Yeah. Big lash ult.
I don't even know what happened to that lash hole. It just vanishes.
They threw him into base, probably. Yeah. Yeah, he threw them into base.
Mm.
Yeah. Then you guys kind of just fall over one by one. Yeah.